Hey viewers, welcome back to our channel, speEnglish. Hope you are all doing well. In this episode, I'm going to share a story of beautiful girl Jane, who wants to become expert in English speaking fluency. This story will become more helpful and develop your interest in your speaking goals. Let's start and listen carefully to become an expert. Repeat after me. Jane, a beautiful girl who had always dreamed of traveling the world. Growing up in a small village in Spain, her curiosity about different cultures and languages was fueled by the stories her grandfather told her. He had traveled extensively in his youth and often shared tales of far-off lands where people spoke in fascinating foreign tongues. Jane was particularly enchanted by the sound of English. It was like a song to her ears, fluid and full of promise. Determined to learn English, Jane decided to take the first step by enrolling in a local language school. She saved up her money from working at a bakery and signed up for evening classes. Her teacher, Mr. Garcia, was patient and encouraging. He often reminded the class that learning a new language was like planting a garden. It took time, patience, and regular care. Jane embraced her lessons with enthusiasm. She spent hours each day practicing pronunciation, memorizing vocabulary, and listening to English podcasts. But she knew that to truly become fluent, she needed more than just classroom learning. She needed to immerse herself in the language. One evening, after her class, Jane had an idea. She decided to join an online language exchange program. Through this platform, she was paired with Sarah, a friendly woman from England who wanted to learn Spanish. They began speaking regularly via video calls, helping each other with pronunciation and grammar. Sarah introduced Jane to British culture, and Jane taught Sarah about Spanish traditions. Their conversations flowed naturally, filled with laughter and shared interests. As weeks turned into months, Jane's confidence grew. She started watching English movies without subtitles and even joined an English-speaking book club in her town. The club members were welcoming and patient, offering her tips and corrections in a supportive manner. One day, an exciting opportunity arose. Mr. Garcia announced that the school was organizing a 2-week immersion trip to London. Jane was thrilled. She had never traveled outside Spain, and now she had the chance to experience an English-speaking country firsthand. In London, Jane marveled at the sights and sounds of the bustling city. She visited iconic landmarks like the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, and the British Museum. She relished the opportunity to practice her English with locals, from ordering food in cafes to asking for directions on the street. Each interaction boosted her confidence and honed her skills. By the end of the trip, Jane felt transformed. She could hold conversations with ease, understand various accents, and even think in English. Her journey to learn the language had opened up a world of possibilities, just as her grandfather's stories had promised. Back in Spain, Jane continued to nurture her passion for English. She became a volunteer at a local community center, helping other learners with their language studies. Her dream of traveling the world felt more attainable than ever, and she knew that wherever her adventures took her, she would be ready to embrace new experiences with open arms and a fluent tongue.